vote for us. So kama umefika saa hizi, karibu, endelea. And we will start with introduction. First will be the host. Then our partners, like that. Secondly, kuna ofisi kubwa kubwa ziko hapa chini. Just go downstairs one and go to your left. Nafikiri that is clear. Third, when you get chance to say I, to minimize time kidogo so that tumaliza haraka. So we'll start with introduction. Skyline team, led by our CEO. So please all staff, Skyline, tusimame mahali tuko. Skyline team. Yes, from the CEO, branch managers and HODs, where are you? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Hatutasema majina kwa leo, so thank you so much. We have the board of directors. Yes, chairman. Yes, we have the board of directors. Sijui kama mtasimama ama mtakuja kusema majina. Okay, please come.
So we praise God. Praise God. Okay, I'm here. I'm the chairman of Skyline SACCO, and I'm here with the executive board members. They will say their names and what they are, their positions in our SACCO.
Good morning. My name is Jackson Kaitai, the Vice Chairman.
Jambo nyote. Kwa majina ni Isaac Motie, Honorary Secretary, that is Secretary to the Board. Welcome.
Good morning. Jina ni Binod, Treasurer. Thank you.
You have nothing to say. We thank God for bringing us to where we are since 1989. Thank you.
Thank you, Skyline team. Interswitch team, that is from Nairobi County. Interswitch, yes, led by Madam Romana. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. We also have our partners from Boresha SACCO. Please, Boresha. Thank you. Wako huko nyuma. Thank you so much. We have our team from Nandi County. Nandi. Yes, wanaweza simama. Yes, thank you so much. That is from Chepkumyan and County ECD. Thank you so much. Our team from Elgeyo Marakwet County, Elgeyo Marakwet. Yes, you can stand. Elgeyo Marakwet. I think wengine hawajafika. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from Chepkorio and Kipsinende. Uasin Gishu County. Yes, led by our pastor And Sisibo, thank you so much. Thank you. Nakuru County. Nakuru. Yes, Nakuru. Where are you? Yes, Acacia Dairy. Oh. Nakuru hajaisha. Please, Flora Rosetto. Yes, thank you, Dr. Kipchumba. Birds and Blooms, where are you? Nakuru, where is Mr. Kipchilat? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Karibuni sana Nakuru County. Then we have Baringo County, all the way from Kabarnet. Kibios. All the way from Kabarnet. Baringo County, please. Yes. Sijona managers were societies. We are all from Baringo. Please, managers, FCS, wote wasimame. Managers, wote wa FCS. Thank you so much. We have our director from BAMSCOS. Yes, thank you so much. We have our county government. County government, whichever county, Baringo, Nakuru, wote. Tusimame from the county government. Yes, led by our chief guest and DCO Nakuru and DCO Koibatek. Thank you so much. Ofisi ya Madam DCO Koibatek. Naambia kuna watu from ofisi wa Madam DCO Koibatek. Where are you? Oh, they are very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sijui nimewacha nani? Anybody left out? We also have our partners from Tidis. Good. So, nafikiri that section was okay. And I'll give the program to our CEO to continue. Karibu, CEO.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Our guest of honor today, Commissioner of Cooperatives, all the sub-county cooperative officers who are here, our MCA, Moitié, CEO, Interswitch, and the staff accompanied her. All the directors for Skyline and other partners who are here today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Kama hamuna furaha, naona sasa sauti imetoka vizuri. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you for attending this launch for today. We intended to start by 10, but we have taken quite a longer time in trying to refresh ourselves. But all the same, we are not going to take long in this launch. It is just a celebration that we want to mark today. And Skyline has been ahead in terms of impressing on technology. Yeah, we are trying to make sure our customers are having more varieties in or more options in choosing their way of banking and suiting their styles of living. So before I proceed, I want to say thank you so much for the leaders who have come today here, because of the assistance and the partnership we've had since 1989. Because it has been a journey, and we've had quite a number of challenges here and there as we grew from 1989 and up to now. We have over 88,000 members from diverse economical activities. We have teachers, we have farmers, we have employees from various institutions, and even county government, national government, and the rest. So we are very happy today. As the chairman has put it, we thank God. The far we have come is just God. This far we are having over 12 branches, and the last one now is in Kapsabet town, that is Nandi County. So out of the 12, most of them are in Baringo County, but thinking ahead, we are going to have several branches in Nakuru County, Uasin, Gishu, Nandi, Nzoia, among others. So there is potential in Skyline SACCO, and we have very good policies. We have very good plans for our investors, and I want to encourage each and every investor who is thinking about Skyline, kindly do your investments in Skyline. We are here for you to make good returns in your investment, and for sure we are not going to go wrong when you invest in Skyline. As a SACCO, we have savings and credit. That is the normal activities for a SACCO. But our Skyline SACCO, we have really tried to diversify. And apart from the normal savings and credit, we have investment wing on housing, still within our management. And where you are seated today, I think you are really enjoying the fresh air and even the view of the area of Eldama Ravine. This is our own investment. And it's a milestone, because you can imagine the far we came from, because we were dealing with only dairy farmers who were coming from Baringo County and its environs. But so far, out of their little investments, there have been of this is for business. We are only utilizing less than 50% of this premise. The rest is for business. And I want to encourage you as leaders, when you have meetings, just come here, relax, and have your meeting without any interference. You can see the environment the way it is. So, apart from Skyrise Plaza, because this one we are calling it Skyrise Plaza, we have the other one called Skyline Plaza in the CBD of the town. That is also investment for our customers and our members. And we have done this without any loan facilities. It is out of our prudent management for finances and even the support from the members. So we thank you so much for that. I felt like I should mention that. But today's activity was just to mark the launch or the start of the usage of our Verve card. We have searched all around to make sure we've gotten the best, affordable, and accessible e-channels for our customers. And for that reason, we had to look for our partner called Interswitch. Of course, before we were using Visa, and we are still using Visa. We have Visa through SACCO Link in partnership with CoBank. That is another option. And here today we have another option from Interswitch. We've partnered with Interswitch. The goodness is, for more clarity, we have the CEO with us here, called Romama. So, karibu sana, and I thank you so much, CEO, for coming today. So, before I give it to the CEO, because we are going to use the shortest time possible, I want to say that this card that we have come up with is the most preferable card to use. It is a debit card, and it has all the features for Skyline. That means we own it under the support of Interswitch Kenya. So thank you so much for that. The advantages for this card is that when you acquire it, it is cheaper than the rest, because we have pegged the figure on 400 shillings only, unlike the rest, which is over and above that. Secondly, when you want to access your fund, there is no limitation of the ATM machines to enter. You can use a wider scope of ATM machines. You have had it. You can access your cash over 900 ATMs in Kenya. Another issue is that you've gotten the access. The fee that you are going to be charged is the same all over the ATMs, and we have pegged it at 70 shillings. Unlike others whereby you are restricted to specific ATM machines, this one you can transact with all kinds of ATMs. She will clarify on that without any constraint, without losing an extra shilling. So this is a milestone that has come to our region, and it is worth noting that we are the first SACCO to come up with this initiative in the North Rift. So that is a milestone for us. I believe our members will really be excited when they use this card. Apart from accessing your cash in the ATM, you can also go to the supermarkets to purchase your goods and other services, and you just swipe the card. And it is very convenient, very reliable, because the scope at which we have gone in terms of automation is so good. I believe we all want a reliable service and convenient to you all the time. So apart from what we have done, we also intend to come with online banking system together with AutoPay. And we are really having real engagements with Interswitch to make sure that that customer of ours can even do interbank transfers at their service. You can sit at your sitting room, yeah, or in your bedroom, just enjoying your siesta, and you do the transactions. You can move cash from Skyline SACCO to any bank you so wish. So we are also thinking of empowering institutions in such a way that you can process your payroll as an institution in your office, but you are working on an account in Skyline, distributing those salaries to all the bank accounts, not only in Skyline, but even in other banks. Those are possible, and we are working on them to make sure that we are relevant to you all the time, and not only relevant, but to have affordable service as you wish. So I want to say thank you so much for Interswitch. They have really taken us far. They shook our hands, and we started the journey from last year, and right now we are actualizing what we have worked on. So thank you so much, and I believe we are going to go far. As leaders, I think we invited leaders from various counties, and I believe you are the right people to advise our customers and even the locals wherever we are. Because we need to save them from losing that shilling. We need to save them from traveling up and down, instead of just doing their transactions in their home states. So kindly, today I think you will have seen what we have done, and I believe you will be our ambassador. You are going to advise our clients wherever they are, even our potential clients, that there is something good in Skyline, and it is good we join hands and we move on together. So otherwise, without talking much, I want to welcome our CEO, Interswitch. He has come all along from Nairobi up to here just for this function, and I must really appreciate you for that. So welcome, Roman. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everybody. I'm very happy today to be in Eldama Ravine. I have to tell you, this is my first time to be in this particular town, and I am very, very impressed. My name is Romana Rajput. I work for Interswitch in Kenya, and I look after the business for Kenya. I'm also here to represent Verve International, and we are here to launch Skyline SACCO's Verve card. Let me tell you a little bit about Interswitch. We are a leading technology-driven digital payments company, and we work in helping to shape payments and ecosystems across the growing e-commerce sector in Africa. I look after Interswitch Kenya. You will find Interswitch in Uganda. You will find Interswitch in Nigeria. But Interswitch, not only are we represented in some of these countries across Africa, we believe in serving this entire continent. We have a very clear mission of what we want to achieve for Africa. We want to create, in our mission, transaction solutions that enable individuals and communities prosper across Africa. We want individuals and communities to prosper. We have a vision of an Africa where payment is a seamless part of everyday life. Now, Interswitch Kenya is a payment service provider. We're licensed by the Central Bank of Kenya, and we are here to support Skyline SACCO to empower the people of Eldama Ravine and the other counties where you're represented to be able to make payments as quickly and as efficiently as possible. There is no reason why Skyline SACCO cannot offer its customers, its members, the same services as any bank in this country. We are here to help make sure that happens. You have a beautiful, beautiful county of Baringo, and thank you very much, sir. I have had the pleasure of meeting Mr. David Minor, who is your county cooperative officer for Baringo County, and also the MCA Ravine Ward, Mr. Julius Ngotier. I've had the pleasure of meeting them and listening to what they're saying about, empowering people in this county. I'm really very proud to be here today. I'm very happy to meet all the leaders who are with us today, who are going to help us to empower the Kenyans in this part of the country through Verve. And not only through Verve, Interswitch will tell you a little while afterwards what we can do with Verve. Definitely, you're hearing about 900 ATMs, but my ambitions are a lot bigger than that. I want the Verve card to be able to be used in every single ATM, every single agency, every single merchant acquiring position in Kenya. And to that end, I will be working in a national effort or project through Kenya Bankers Association, where we are going to ensure that all these assets that we have in this country are interoperable, so that you can take your Verve card wherever you want and use it and not think, can I use it here, can I use it there? No. We're going to change the landscape in Kenya. We want to empower all of you to have access to all assets. We are a little bit behind other countries in Africa. If you go to South Africa, if you go to Egypt, if you go to Nigeria, you will see that they can use their cards and tokens across all their assets. And ask yourself, are those not big enough economies in Africa today? Why? It's because they're sharing. When we share our assets in this country, and I'm talking here digital assets, those that allow us to make digital payments, then we will bring the cost of operations down, and therefore the cost to the consumer down. That is my big ambition. I am very committed. I have been in this business for the last 25 years, and I give you my personal commitment that we will work day and night as we have been working as Interswitch, together with all the partner banks in this country, together with other switches in this country, to ensure that there is interoperability and you have access to all those assets to make your payments. Now, I don't want to go on and on, but I want to invite my colleague, Daniel Njoroge, to come up and talk to you in a bit more detail about some of the solutions that we are offering to Skyline SACCO. And I'll ask Daniel to come up, please. Daniel? And so that he can tell you a little more on this presentation. But I'd like to thank you all very much. I have felt extremely welcomed in this Baringo County. I have met very nice people who are extremely friendly and who are very committed in improving the lives of the community. And I'm very proud that I work for Interswitch and work in partnership with Verve International to bring these solutions to you. So thank you very much. Asante.
Mr. Chairman and county representatives, the CEO, my CEO, and branch managers, and all the protocols observed. Is it still morning? Good morning. Habari zenu? Skyline 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 Skyline. The CEO said that we are here today to celebrate. And that is why I'm wondering, and the way he has fed us well today, why are we wishy-wishy like this? Let's show him that we are powerful and we are here to support him to make Skyline go beyond the sky. Is that true? Yes. So let's go! Skyline! Yes. Skyline! 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 Hapo sasa. I am very, very happy to be here today. My name is Daniel. I work with Romana, mimi ndiye msaidizi wake kwa upande wa sales and marketing, and we are here with the team to ensure that we put effort and we emphasize just how happy Interswitch is to be with you today and to start this relationship at a very high note. Our boss has always told us that she does not give us a job to just come and sit down. She expects us to ensure our customers are happy. That is the only job she has given us. And therefore today we came to ensure that Skyline and its customers are actually happy. So that, na hapa muangalie vizuri msiagushe uga yangu. Is Skyline customers happy? The boss is listening. Are Skyline customers happy? We are happy. If you are happy, let me see here. Hey! Are Skyline customers happy? Hey! Na wanaume tuweke bis kidogo. Are Skyline customers happy? Hey! Nimesikia tena CEO akisema we are now at 88,000 members. I had that is the chairman on the video, very beautiful video. I hope you have watched it. This thing, the Skyline started from the year 1989. Because we are happy and we are here to celebrate, I want you to do something very good. For every 10,000 customers, tutawapea one big relation to piga mayowe na tushangilie. Then we'll do it 9 times because we are almost close to 90,000. Are we ready? So the ladies in the house will say, that's how we do it from the mountainside. And then the men will be saying, oh. So for 9 times we'll say, and then, oh, let's go. Na hizo zingine tutamalizia baadaye. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to launch the Verve card for Skyline. A lot have been said about it, but I wanted to emphasize this card should now be your pride. Turinge kidogo, because Nobody else. And I would like you to go and compare even with your friends who are in the banks that are around and they have a card. I can assure you 100%, no bank, no SACCO right now in this region has got such a quality card. The way it is made, it's even embossed, it's beautiful with your colors and your logos. Kuanzia leo watu wa Skyline, ukifika pale kwa Tidis, unakunywa kachai na kakitu, agusha card watu waone. Everybody should see that you are a Skyline. Hold it with a lot of pride. And why? Imagine today, if you have a Skyline card, you shall be the only person who can look left, look right, side always, and Romana has said she's working on that. It shall not matter which ATM is close to you. Just walk to any, whichever one. You are not like other people. They have to struggle, apande matatu, piki wakienda kutafuta ATM yao. Skyline going forward, if you feel you need money, very quickly you just ask yourself, nani yako karibu? Unaingia, same price, same experience, and you are going to be served very well. Right now, we are seeing a lot of transactions happening on KCB ATMs. Continue using them. Family bank ATMs, continue using them. But very soon, it won't matter which ATM is here, and you shall get an SMS that you can go to any bank ATM and get your money. Are we together? Makofi kidogo hapo. But then the question is, why do you even need to withdraw it? Yet when you go to a supermarket, when you go to a hotel, when you go to, you know, to pay a government service somewhere, utawauliza mko na ile machine na useme na Marigo tafadhali, eh? Are you together? Because you are a Skyline member, you are now the most popular, the most superior type, because this card has given you the burger points, the bragging rights za kusema wewe ni member wa Skyline. Where excellence matters, they are always perfecting excellence. So this card is a very powerful tool you have been given. So if you come to the bank here and you get a loan to go and buy a plot or to go and buy a car in Mombasa, tuache hii tabia ya kubeba pesa na gunia. Kama umepata kaloni kakununua kavits hapo, wewe ni mwalimu na sasa uko sawa, chukua hii. Ama wewe ni farmer, just go with your card to Mombasa and you shall be able to use it there to pay. Very safe, very convenient. You no longer have to carry money and come to the branch and carry a whole sack of money, and it's very risky. That is the power this card is giving you. Dear member, please make use of your Skyline card. Stop worrying anymore because this card works. And if you are taking your family out on a Sunday at Tidis, go and tell them, I want to pay with my Skyline card. And again, tuseme na tumaringo kidogo, because we have worked hard for it. You have built this beautiful branch, this beautiful brand called Skyline. It is now the high time to take advantage and also to preach to the world how advanced you are, and to thank the management for taking the very bold step to ensure that the team and the people are happy. Na sasa hii ni kionjo tu. We have just started the journey with Skyline. We are asking ourselves, because the world is moving so fast and it is digital, what else shall we do together to ensure that the members, nyinyi wote wa Skyline, you are all inclusively very digital. Now, the CEO and the branch managers na wakurugenzi wote wa hii bank ya Skyline SACCO, they will soon tell you other things that are in the pipeline, and you'll be getting SMSs. Kwa mfano, you all now having mobile banking. Very good. So going forward, if you want to pay someone money and they have an account in the bank, equity, cooperative, you shall no longer have to come and withdraw the money for you to give them. You can directly transfer money from your mobile banking to equity, from your mobile banking to KCB. Makofi! You will be there. Even the banks sometimes are not able to do that. Look at how far Skyline is taking its customer. That will be highly digital. If you are now buying a plot from someone, you just need to ask them, what is your bank account? 1, 2, 3, cha 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 cha. Ka SMS kameingia. Wanakuuliza, na hii banki yako ni gani? Na ni Skyline, you know. Na unatoa kadi unariga kidogo. Makofi kwa Skyline, yeah? That is coming soon. Actually, I think it's almost ready. You'll get an SMS. Utakuwa una transfer pesa direct. Hii mambo ya kukuja kwa branch unajaza form RTGS, it will take time. Hata wao the cashiers and all that will have a system wanapewa, very nice system. They log in, they ask you where do you want the money to go, Equity. By the time you are leaving, telling hi, asante sana cashier, tumefurahi, God akubless, unasikia SMS imeingia, pesa ishaingia kwa account. We want you to be fully digital, to be able to use your money the way it is. After all, the money is yours, you have worked hard for it. Why should it be such a struggle to access it? Because it's your money, let's make it simple for you to get it and to use it the way you want. Skyline, eh? Skyline, wazazi. Very good job you have done. You have educated your children. They are now in the US, others are in Dubai, others are in UK, and they want to send money back. Then they are saying they cannot open an account with Skyline because how shall I send money from my US account to Skyline? Iyo mambo sasa tumerainisha. Going forward, if you are whichever part of the world you are in and you want the money to come back to Kenya, Skyline watakupatia tu link kidogo, uende kwa computer yako, you put in some details and the money will be removed from your outside country and it will be brought here. Okay? Naona hata upepo inasema ni ukweli, inaleta. That is how fast the money will be coming in from United Kingdom, coming to Kenya and Skyline. Skyline, hey! So what am I saying? That if you have someone out of the country who want to send money now to Skyline in Kenya, that will be very possible very soon, and it will be. And maybe your money is in Equity, your money is in KCB. Pia hiyo tumenainisha. You now be able to be sending money from your Equity account and send it to Skyline account instantly. Hakuna shida, hakuna maneno. And we are working very hard every single night to ensure that day and night, of course, not just night. Some of us work almost 24 hours. So the money will be coming from whichever bank you want and bring it to Skyline. Hiyo sio maendeleo? Si basi tuweke makofi kidogo kwa sababu hapa hakuna sako ingine iko na maneno kama hiyo. Such that wale watu wanasemaga wanaona ni shida kufanya biashara na sako because pesa nitatoaje pesa KCB niilete Skyline at lazima niende ni withdraw. No. Going forward tutakwambia just log into your KCB account and transfer money and it will hit the account at Skyline instantly. Kama tunatoa pesa majuu tunaleta hapa, sebuse kutoa kwa Equity tulete hapa, hiyo ni shida. Ukituangalia hivi unaona kama tunaweza shida kufanya hiyo. Do we look like we are tunacheza, yeah? Hapa hakuna mchezo going forward. Mitai have given us deadlines. This guy is a very tough man. He told us, you guys, I don't care what you do. I want electronic movement of money from all corners within Skyline to work. And that is what we are going to work hard towards, and we shall work with you to ensure you do that. So there are so many products that are coming. I'm really happy that you are supporting your CEO and your branch managers and your team, and we are very happy that we shall continue also offering the best support we can to ensure we are doing the very best as a partnership. I end by telling you, don't forget your card, and you don't have one yet, pitia hapa kwa branch, weka application, ile maneno inakuja kwa hii card, siji usibaki nyuma, usikue wale wanakujaga baadaye mambo ikishakuwa imeharibika. Tuko salama? Hata nimefugiwa mitabo nimeongea sana. So I am wishing you the very best and have a very good afternoon. Na niwaambie tuko hapa kuwasaidia na kufanya kazi pamoja from the Interswitch team. They said tuwasalimie sana na we'll be having these engagements many more time. God bless you so much and may you all be Skyline members. Skyline, eh? Yeah. Skyline, Skyline, eh? Yeah.
Thank you very much, Interswitch. You've spoken. Aliye na masikio alisikia, si atasikia alisikia. Thank you very much for that. And by end of next week or in 2 weeks time, we will have an ATM machine here in head office Skyline SACCO. And that is out of their partnership. Atulipi hata shilingi moja, tunaletewa hapa machine at our service. Thank you so much for that. I thought of mentioning that. Without wasting much time, I want to welcome our area MCA to come and say a few things. Then he will welcome our main guest to launch the card. Thank you so much and welcome, Bwana Ng'otie.
Thank you very much, Bwana CEO, Chairman or Ebo-Jama, Interswitch CEO, Romana, Commissioner of Cooperatives, Baringo County, Mr. David Minor, and the CEO, Skyline, all the invited guests, good afternoon. I'm very excited today to be here with you to celebrate and be a witness on this launching of the Verve card, and I think it's something to celebrate. 32 years down the lane, this SACCO have managed to do things which other SACCOs are not able to do. Look at the investment we have at the moment. This building and the other one, without using even loan. This is something to celebrate, and it is something for those who have shares here or who bank with this bank to be proud of the bank, of this Skyline Bank. And I know these are many things which enable you to reach this far, including honesty and to have your eyes on the goal. I want to congratulate the Board of Management, those who are seated here, for the good work you have done. What you have done is something to be proud of. And us in Baringo, the political wing, we are very proud of you. You've done something which can be celebrated all over the world. And I know if it is ranking SACCOs, you will not come below number 5 in Kenya. Of the things which you have done, you've managed to have properties which even the main banks have problem to reach here. And it's what the CEO have told us, it is because of prudent management of finances. And I want to salute you, Bwana CEO, Alan, for what you have done to this bank. I'm a farmer. I'm a political leader, but I'm also a farmer. I joined this bank when I was a farmer, not a politician. And I really am very proud of this bank. Wherever I go, I always tell the farmers, my fellow farmers, that let's join our bank. Because when you enter this bank, the Skyline, wearing gumboots, dirty gumboots, even the askari will not bother to look at you. Because you are the owner. They know those people with mud are owners of this bank. But if you enter other banks with gumboots, you will see the askari becoming a little bit not comfortable, and he might even ask you, are you lost? You want to see somebody? Because that is not your place. So I'm very proud of this bank. I always call myself ambassador of Skyline because of the good work, and I'm always proud to say about Skyline wherever I go. I don't shy off because of the good things which you have done. 32 years is a very short time. In that short time, you have achieved a lot of things, which, as I had said, that other institutions are not able to achieve that much what you have achieved. And it is something to talk about always. And look now where you have taken us. We are on another level with Interswitch and the card, which we can use it anywhere. And we will always do, as my brother said, talk about the card and be proud of it. Na uonge na maringo kidogo, unauliza muko na ile mashini ya card ya Skyline. That is what we are going to do from now, because we are always, we like to be associated with things which are progressive. And this bank is progressive, and you've taken us to another level. Here in Baringo, And we are told that even with other cooperatives, you are among the first to have such a facility, and we are proud of it. And you talk about something which is very important, that soon we'll be able to move cash from other main banks to our accounts in Skyline. And that is something to be proud of, and it's going to assist especially the business people or the business community in moving finance from other bank facilities to the accounts which we have in Skyline. So we'll always talk about you guys. We'll always talk about Skyline. We will always tell our people in Barasas and any other places that join Skyline, because we have seen and we are proud of you. We'll not shy off. We know what you are capable of doing. I myself, my salary, I get through this bank, and I don't operate any other accounts in other. And I'm very comfortable with the Skyline. You know, even other business people, they always operate with their homegrown institutions, especially banks, where you can walk in, walk out, and speak with the manager, and you can get your problem solved. That is what I get when I'm here, because when I enter the institution, I almost know everybody over the counter, the manager, I can meet him. And that is what we want. We will always like things which are homegrown, and they know our problems, and that is, I'm very proud of the manager from Uasin, Kisii Boti. What you are doing there, I've been told by Alan, that's very good. Supporting Skyline from Uasin, we say thank you. Pass our greetings to those people of Sisibo. We don't take it for granted. Your support, I salute you. Thank you very much. Because of time, I don't want to talk a lot, because we have our guest, the main guest, and I want to take this opportunity to invite the Commissioner of Cooperatives, Baringo County, Mr. David Minor, to come and launch the card and talk to us. Mr. Minor, tafadhali, karibu.
Opportunity you've given me, Mr. Notier, the area MCA. As you have been told, my name is David Minor. I work with the Baringo County government, and I'm here on behalf of our chief officer and the CEC, who are supposed to be here, but they had other commitments and were not able to make it here. So first I want to say that we are happy to be associated with the Skyline SACCO. Skyline SACCO, Mr. Halan, I want to say that you have set the pace for other SACCOs to follow. So I think from today, even as they listen and watch what is happening, they'll pick a point, and then they'll implement what you're doing. But before I say much, I want to invite my colleague, Pamela Wanyancha, who is the sub-county cooperative officer, Eldama Ravine sub-county, to make a few remarks. And then we shall also invite our counterpart from Nakuru County, Josephine. So, Pamela.
Of directors, Interswitch team, and all the invited guests, good afternoon. Yeah, you've heard my name is Pamela Wanyancha. I'm the one in charge of this sub-county, and I'm the one supervising Skyline SACCO directly before I report to my boss, who is the commissioner. I want to take this opportunity to thank God for bringing us this far as Skyline SACCO. We started from far, and we are still going far. I want to thank the board of directors for what they've done to this organization. This far it's been them. They have a good teamwork, and above all, they put God first in everything that they do. I also want to thank the management staff because of the good work they're doing for this organization. The Interswitch team, we want to thank you for making our sub-county and even our county to be the first in launching the Verve card in this region. So may God bless you so much. And as a cooperative office, I want to congratulate the board members and Skyline team for doing this good work. So may God bless you so much. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be here. Nataka kusema asanteni to Skyline for inviting us. My name is Josephine Gandu. Nafanya kazi na county government ya Nakuru, ofisi ya county commissioner, lakini pia na supervise activities za Rongai sub county, ambapo Skyline SACCO iko na one of its branches, na tumekuwa tukifanya nao vizuri. Wale wako kwa hiyo branch tunashirikiana pale mashinani, and you are serving our people from especially from Rongai very well. Thank you very much, CEO and your team. And I want to say congratulations on the launch of this Verve card. Why we exist as a cooperative movement is so that we can give better services to our members. And this is one of the efforts to make sure we give better services to our members. And as we continue to improve, our members' lives must also improve. As the SACCO grows, the members also must, their lives must improve. So thank you very much, Skyline. Thank you for the board of directors kwa mahali mmefikisha hii SACCO. Lakini vile wanatuambia, that room, there is always room for improvement. Hata mwalimu anasemanga hivyo, there is always room for improvement. We can always do better. Interswitch, you can always better the service you're giving to them, even as you continue to partner. One of the things ambayo COVID imetufunza is that we can do so many things. We now have so many platforms we can interact. Kitambo ilikuwa we have to do physical meetings. Nowadays we are doing online meetings. Kitambo ilikuwa the church is within borders. Now we are having church without borders. I look forward to a day when the SACCOs in this country and across the world, we will serve people on a digital platform. It will not matter where Skyline is. It will not matter which SACCO iko wapi physically, but members across the world can access SACCO services because we will have advanced in our technology, and people can choose a SACCO based on the services they are offering. So let me just give that as a challenge, that as we improve our services, as we continue to increase our space and our presence in digitally and growing our technology, we will compete based on the services and the products we give to our members. Kwa hivyo wapongezi sana Skyline SACCO na county government ya Nakuru wishes you well. My bosses told me when they came, I was coming, my CC and my director, please pass our regards to that SACCO, and thank you very much.
Cooperative societies in this country play against mobilization. We are told, apart from the commercial banks which we have in this country, the contributions from savings and credit cooperative societies is increasing day by day. And I want to thank Madam Romana for this Verve card which we are going to launch today. And I think this one will take savings and credit cooperative societies to a higher level. The deposit-taking SACCOs in this country, I think, will work from a better platform in serving customers wherever they are. Of late, there has been a challenge of opening physical branches all over the country. But when SACCOs leverage on technology, it will be cost-effective to operate with the ICT technology, to operate using the mobile phones and other gadgets without physically having branches in all these places. And when the operational costs are lowered, this translates to more money to the customers served by savings and credit cooperative societies, Skyline included. So I think from our point of view, this is a step in the right direction. Savings which members do save also act as security for loans which they take. And at the end of the year, as tradition has it, SACCOs do declare dividends and interest on members' deposits. So SACCOs do business with their members, and I think with the launch of the new facility, this will make the services, provision of services to members easier. So I think this is a step in the right direction. Here in Baringo County, the county government is very supportive to all cooperative societies in the county, SACCOs included. The county government has started what is called Baringo County Cooperative Development Fund. This is a fund which offers affordable credit to cooperative societies. Interest is 8% and repayment period is 3 years. So the county government will chip in for those cooperative societies which apply and are eligible to get the loans. Today, I want to say that this is a very important occasion, but the message which I'd want to give to our partners, especially the employers, we have had challenges of delayed remittances to savings and credit cooperative societies, deposit-taking SACCOs. We have had delayed remittances from employers. But I want to say that Baringo County is not one of them. I don't know about our neighboring counties like Uasin, Gishu, Nakuru. But the message is that counties should scale up and try as much as possible to remit deductions which are made at the county headquarters so that SACCOs can operate their business well. To the board of directors of Skyline SACCO, I want to take note that you've done very well. Marakwet, you've done very well. To the board of directors, it is a big thank you. And Alan and the team of staff, I think you've done very well on this side. And we'd want to encourage you to improve on this and do better. I think from today going forward, other SACCOs will be making a study tour, study visit to come and learn the miracles which you've done today so that they can go and implement in their respective areas where they're coming from. So the main message to Skyline and other SACCOs listening to me is that they leverage on technology, make the best use of the current technology which you have. I think one thing which COVID-19 has taught us and is moving us towards that section is having virtual meetings. And I think, as I've heard, on several occasions, Skyline SACCO has had virtual meetings with the members, virtual meetings with the board of directors, whereby board of directors have been able to sit and using technology from wherever they are, they have held meetings, what is called virtual meetings, and also trained their members through this mode of technology. And I think the new normal now is to communicate using this kind of technology. That is the area where we are moving, all of us. So for today, I wouldn't have much to say, but to thank Skyline SACCO for what you've done. You've set the pace, and I think others are going to follow suit. For Interswitch, Madam Romana, we'd want to see you more in Baringo County. The way you've talked to Skyline, there are other SACCOs which would want to get the message which you have done with the Skyline, so that they can also implement. Here at Baringo County, we have what is called nationwide SACCOs, and these nationwide SACCOs are based mainly in Nairobi, but they have branches at the county level. And I think they would want to get this platform so that their members can be served better using the FAF card, which we are going to launch here today. So for Interswitch, I think the market is there. It's only that most of the clients have not heard the message which we have here today. So as I end, I want to say, long live Skyline SACCO, long live the cooperative sector. Thank you.
ATMs countrywide and make payments at a Verve partner merchant too. For members who have dared or are daring abroad, the good news is Skyline Verve Debit Card has a global acceptance. Therefore, you can use it while traveling. You can make purchases and pay for different services anywhere, anytime. Skyline SACCO Verve Debit Card is now available at your nearest branch. Get yours today and explore great financial possibilities. Skyline SACCO Interswitch. Skyline SACCO Verve Debit Card is a chip and PIN payments card which meets all unique needs of electronic payments while still consistent with international standards and bearing an international outlook. Skyline Verve Debit Card.
I do officially declare the Skyline Verve card, debit card officially opened.
Your money anywhere, anytime. Ours is all about convenience and a peace of mind. To further this drive, we are now introducing
this opportunity, Skyline SACCO, for really having all of us around here this day. Chairman, Skyline SACCO, the board members, Interswitch, the CEO, and the leadership that we've given to the staff of Skyline SACCO, county cooperatives, members present, and each and every one of you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. We should be jubilant and celebrating the achievement that Skyline SACCO has this afternoon, unveiling this technology that will allow us have additional ways of accessing our bank accounts. Isn't that a great thing? Can we have a clap for Skyline SACCO? Yes, my name is Winnie Sergon. I'm here on behalf of the CEO and the management of Boresha SACCO. At Boresha SACCO, I'm the head of ICT and innovations, and I'm proud of the achievement that Skyline SACCO have unveiled today. Congratulations from Boresha SACCO, and soon we are coming for benchmarking. I want to give you a small revelation. When Interswitch came to this region, they visited Boresha SACCO first. Then as Boresha, we told them, we have our neighbors. Go and say hi to them. And this day, I would like to congratulate Skyline for taking the first mover advantage in this region and in the area. The first mover advantage they did was, I think this is something very nice, and we are going to run with it. Congratulations very much. The world has become one small global village. People have talked of the COVID-19, and I think it's the best testimony that it has for us in technology. Before, we usually really longed for meetings like this. Someone who could not manage to attend this meeting, for example, could just lose out like that. But check at what our crew are doing today. I'm here at Skyline, and I'm having international presence thanks to the streaming. The other thing, before COVID, we used to live live as normal, but once it came in, it showed us several ways to pursue things. And one of them was how can we serve our members without them physically coming to our branches, to our forces. Can they be comfortable to be served from their houses? Can they be happy and satisfied to be served wherever they are? And this achievement this day is an additional platform for each and every member to really get something called the digital experience. Congratulations, Skyline SACCO. As we move forward, we'll say the sky is not the limit, because we don't know where the limit is. And technology experience is something that is dynamic, changing each and every day. Every business is really dynamic. What are we going to do better and better for our members? That is the question that we have in the technology, and we will always look for ways and means to make sure that the digital experience is being appreciated by the end user. So on behalf of, I've been told to say the vote of thanks, which I highly appreciate each and every one of you here. Mimi kama jirani Boresha SACCO nasema asanteni sana. To the Verve team, that is the Interswitch, Skyline SACCO, who is our host, the media team who are present here today. We also have Tidies, you've done a very good job. Our refreshments have really been good. We also have the Commissioner of Cooperatives office present here today. They always give us the support that we need for the cooperative movements. The area MCA, we highly appreciate your presence, because at least you are giving the right leadership to each and every one of us in the political wing. Please let them know that the SACCO is here to stay, and it's the only vehicle that is felt all over the world. When you go outside the borders of Kenya as a region, you'll hear of something called a credit union. It's a world movement that is really changed lives. Let us always embrace the cooperative movement. So with that few remarks, I really want to wish each one of you a very good afternoon, and I'm very pleased to have been part of this lounge this day.